What's the total number of items I can have to build out a minimalist wardrobe?
That's a great question. It's critically important, absolutely, utterly important, that you have no more than...
All right, hey guys, welcome back to Style Tips for the Everyday Guy by Cladwell, where you can get your personal roadmap to dress better. I'm Eric.
I'm Chris.
And today we're talking about a minimalist wardrobe.
Yes.
Cool, very cool. So first of all, Chris, what is it? And what are the common features of a minimalist wardrobe?
Okay, a couple things you need to know. One, when we talk about a minimalist wardrobe, you have only the clothes you need.
Nice.
Simple, right?
That's easy.
So a lot of times that means that you buy quality over quantity. It doesn't have to mean that, but it usually does, right? And those things that you buy are versatile items. Mm-hmm. So often neutral colors, things that go with other things in your wardrobe really easily.
And I think we found it's not, to be a minimalist, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's an exact certain number of items you have in your life, whether it's clothes or anything else.
Yeah, we don't want you to get stuck in this rigid structure where you have to have less than 50 or 30 or whatever.
Yeah, it's weird because oftentimes you're trying to free yourself up from a lot of things in life. Mm-hmm. And then if you go overly focused on the number, you're still,
right back in it.
You're still trapped about how many things. So I want to read something from actually the Minimalist.com. These guys have tons of great stuff about minimalism because they are the Minimalist.com. But they're really cool. I've been following their stuff for a while. They say minimalism is a tool used to rid yourself of life's excess in favor of focusing on what's important so you can find happiness, fulfillment, and freedom.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I'll have that.
Yeah,
that sounds really good.
Yeah, that sounds
okay, so let's talk about that. If I have a minimalist wardrobe, what are the benefits of that to me?
Yeah, so first and foremost, it's going to save you money, honestly, in the long run.
That's
Even if
great.
you're buying quality, you're going to save up for one or two things, whereas maybe you'd buy 10 before. And those things are going to last you longer.
Yeah.
So you're going to save money, which is really great. Also, it's a more simple system. So it frees up mind space every morning when you're getting dressed. Everything kind of goes with everything else. So you're just spending less time thinking about it.
You don't have to think so much about outfits and putting things together because most of the stuff goes
works,
together.
Right? That's really awesome. Yeah, and so if you live in a small place too, my wife and I, our bedroom right now is really small, so we don't have a lot of closet space. So it actually just takes up less room, less things in storage.
Yes,
which is really nice. Less to keep track of. Oh, tell me about it. Yeah, so those are really some great benefits, and there's also one more.
Yeah, well, there's environmental benefits too, right?
Yeah.
If we're consuming less as a society, I mean, there's actually a real damaging effect that's happening on the world we might not realize.
Yeah.
We read a book called Overdressed by Elizabeth Klein, amazing book, and our CEO Blake Smith wrote an article, How Fast Fashion is Ruining the World. We'll link to that below, but it's a big deal with some alarming statistics in there that we're just consuming like crazy.
Yeah.
Just disposable clothing, just like fast food, really.
Yeah, it's really worth everybody's time just to learn a little bit more about what's going on.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I actually want to build a minimal wardrobe, how do I do it?
Great question. Go to Cladwell. We're going to give you a wardrobe, a list of everything you need and only the things you need. So that's the best place to start, honestly. And once you have that list, take it, look at your own closet, and start to purge. So if there's something that you have in your closet that's not on what we recommended to you, consider getting rid of it.
Yes. So purging is a really fascinating part of this process. If you've ever done it, just kind of gone through your closet, thrown some stuff away or donated it, even better. What are the standards I should have for actually keeping an item of clothing in my wardrobe if I'm building a minimal wardrobe?
Yeah, I think there's a simple rule here. One standard, you have to love the thing that you're considering keeping. Ask yourself, do you love it? And so what I'm going to suggest is don't actually rip everything out of your closet all at once and place it all out. Because you might have an item, like you might have a shirt and think, you know what, I don't love it, but it goes with all these other things.
Yes.
And that's not what I want you to do. Even though we're pursuing versatility, we're going to start with just things that you love. So consider each item in isolation. Do I love this thing?
Yeah. It's crazy. If you guys go through this process, and I did it several months back, I went through my closet and I said, what are the things I'm not wearing? I just asked that simple. That was my
it's a good place to start.
Entry question.
Okay.
Yeah. And I donated like 40 items without blinking. And it was really fascinating. I went back and I kind of left some things that I knew I didn't truly love, but I kind of left them as a safety net.
Yeah, like, security.
I can't get rid of everything.
Exactly.
But now that I've gone back into it, I'm like, I can get rid of that stuff. I actually don't need those things. And it really does start freeing you up.
Oh, that feels so great.
It really does feel good.
It does. You actually hit on something else that I think is really important, and that's take your time.
Yes.
Take your time as you purge and as you build that minimalist wardrobe, because like you just said, you're going to go back and purge a second round, because you're learning a little bit about yourself.
Right.
And so if that first purging, if you find that there are only 2 or 3 things that you really love, that's okay. And you don't have to get rid of everything all at once. Just replace stuff slowly over time.
That's great.
Yeah.
So guys, if you're out and wanting to build your minimal wardrobe, we hope this was really helpful for you. If it was, give it a thumbs up. If you've already been on this journey for a while, we'd love to hear your comments below.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And share some more insights so that more people can benefit from it.
That'd
Because
really
just like you go on a style journey, building out a minimalist wardrobe is kind of a journey in and of itself.
Definitely.
All right, so like I said, if you guys have any other questions besides related to this video, leave a comment.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear your style questions. Be sure to check out Cladwell. Check out your minimal wardrobe. We built this for you. It serves as a step-by-step checklist guide for you right there. That's a great place to start. So thanks so much, guys, for watching today.
We'll see you next time.